Okay, everybody, as promised, here is part 2 of What If Deku Have Green Flames. We're gonna start off the story from the last time. After the entrance exam, he's decided to go to a gym before heading home. And doing his usual workout of lifting 300 pounded weights to 400, 500, and 600 pounded. He was quite good at it and gave him a lot more muscle and speed and agility during his other exercises. After a few hours, he left to go home. Ego was happy to see him, and so did Deku. Deku waited for a week for his acceptance letter, and at the door, Ingo gave him his letter from UA. When he opened it, a hologram message of, you guessed it, All Might. All Might was explaining in great detail how he was the first of both categories of both intelligence and physical exams, getting him the number one spot and getting the highest grade out of everyone in UA history, even beating his record. So, and he ends this off saying, "Welcome to your Hero Academia." The next day, the next morning, he ate his breakfast, got dressed for his school, and decided to go to UA a little bit earlier than canon. He was confused at the humongous door right in front of him. So he opened it and he was welcomed by two kids arguing. One with blue hair was jumping the air like a robot, with one angry explosive blonde telling him off. When the blue haired kid saw Izuku, he ran at him saying, "You are the better student than I am thus far. You saw there was greater meaning to that exam." Izuku blushed at this because he never got praise for anything. And he welcomed him to UA. And just as a surprise, the green haired girl behind them said, "Ribbit, I know that messy green hair from anywhere. You're that kid who saved me, Ribbit." Deku said, "Yes, I didn't quite get your name." "Oh, my name is Azuri, Suyu Azuri, but you can call me Sue, Ribbit." "Oh," says Deku, and Asa popped out saying, "If you're here to make friends, then leave." Everybody was a little bit scared, but not Deku. He knew Asa well. Put these on as he pulled out the official UA uniforms for their gym class. Iraka said, "When we miss orientation, I saw snaps by saying, this is my class. I can do whatever I want and do as I please. So go get dressed or else everybody is expelled." They ran out to the gym, ran out to the station room, and while Izuku was getting changed, Kurashima saw how built and well muscled he is and said, "Whoa, whoa, kid, you're quite manly. What did you do?" Izuku explained in great detail what type of painful, horrific, and messed up training he did. Everybody was shocked and surprised about why he did this. Karasima just cried, saying, "That's so many, guy. That is so many." Where Ida said, "What is your quirk?" Izuku explained how it's called Green Flames and how powerful and destructive and strong it is. People was taken aback at this, saying, But why you look so muscular? Izuku said since he can never always rely on his quirk, he decided to do some exercising, iron bone training, and every muscle art lesson at the age of 5 years old. People even was even more shocked after what he said. And yes, Manila started doing that perv thing he does, and Isuke didn't take that too kindly, and so he gave him a emerald green, emerald glowing eyes that is also a death stare. So he gave him a very very scary look, and Manila immediately back up saying, "Okay, guy, I can see you not that type of guy. I just sit down." And everybody went outside, and Asai explained secret to a quick examination test to see if you earn it. The last one who does badly will be expelled. Everybody but Isuka was complaining, and Asawa said, "You think this is fair? There are murderers and killers out there, and you think this is unfair?" After that, he threw a ball at Isuka saying, "You got first place at you got first place during the entrance exam. What was your highest ball throw in middle school?" His highest ball throw was the same thing in canon in middle school. Now I saw what says, "Okay, good. Now I want you to throw this as hard as you can with your quirk. You're allowed to do anything you want with it. You're just not allowed to move out the circle." Izuku went into the circle and throws it, and breathed out a humongous green flame up into the air, giving him 2,568.4 meters. Every single one of them, including Isao, was extremely shocked at how high he got. Kirishima even say, "Whoa, whoa, I didn't know you can do that." Isuka said, "I took a lot of time training my power and my body and my mind." And everybody's thought was the same in canon. And for Teresa, Isuka with his newly found speed and using his firepower, he got he got 1.5 minutes. I mean 1.5 seconds. Placing him first, and Bakugo second, Todoroki third, Ida fourth, and so on. For the grip strength, I'm gonna say since he's not overpowered, Deku gets 359 pounds. And as for the punching, he breaks the machine like it was a tic tac. And as for the sidestep, he gets relatively well. And for the jump, he gets he gets half a mile, placing him first in every single one, was second in some of them and third in some of them too. But he was first at the end. And the one who get kicked out is Minera. So bye bye, great pervert. Everybody was impressed yet scared of Izuku because how strong and powerful he is, even without his quirk. He, as I said, you did good job, everybody. Now you all may rest. During the next day, they will do something different. They will do hero training, and All Might will be there. He said, "I am here!" Right at the door like a normal person. Everybody said, "Whoa, it's All Might." I guess the ones weren't true. he is running out the door like a like a hero. He's explaining they're gonna be doing combat training and hero training. And as he pushes a button, suitcases with each of their place during the exam came out, which means they have their own hero suits specifically made to their liking. If you want to know what Deku's hero suit is, it's in an emerald green with a beautiful dragon-like mask that can open and shut when he talks. And the eyes of his mask are completely emerald green, but it can look around to see if anyone's ready to do a sneaky attack on him. And his suit comes with a pair of wings that does work as normal wings. And he does have a tail to and he does have a tail on his suit. And it's more like a sensor to make sure there's no interruption of vibration during the surroundings, because that makes his enemies get caught. And there's emerald green horns on his suit just because it looks cool and it's only for show. He also have daggers. Sai, and a katana to commemorate his training. When people saw this, they were all quite intimidated because it made him look like a weaponized emerald dragon. The teams, I'm gonna change things up. The villains are still Bakugo and Ila, but the hero teams are Izuku Midoriya and Tsuyu Aizumi. They were both really excited to do this. But before they start, Midoriya asks what her quirk was. Aizumi explained it was called Frog. She can do anything a frog can do. He thought that was good because he had a good plan. After explaining it, they went out. Bakugo being Bakugo decided to go in head first without even making a plan to fight Izuku. Izuku expected this thanks to the request to his design of his suit. Instead of trying to block his left hook, he took it head on to make sure to see if he's been training. And Bakugo shouted out, you dumb nerd. I'm gonna teach you a place that you're underneath me, not above me. Izuku chuckled, saying, with your anger and skill, you have no sense of pain, me, Bakugo. Says you, as he released barrage of explosions right to Izuku's face. Where he dodged, Izuku got hit by most of it, saying, your aim's getting better. As he breathed out a huge gust of emerald flames at him. With Izuku knows, with more strength he contains, the more power of an explosion he can get. Izuku decided to go hand in hand with him by fighting him with awesome skills and powers. No one can ever predicted that he was very skilled. He was doing moves that looked like it took him years and years of training with precise precision. Which it did. Bakugo was saying, you're not gonna beat me, nerd. Until he heard a thing saying, Izuku, or Deku, you know my explosions are powerful, right? Izuku nodded. As he pointed his gauntlet right at Izuku, these gauntlets are not just for show. They start as much threat I can produce, making it a much more powerful explosion. I've been sweating during this whole battle, and now I got enough sweat and firepower to put you down. In the intercom, Alma was yelling at him, if he does that, he die. And Bakugo told it by saying, not if you can dodge. And then he did it. He put out the pin, sent out a massive explosion right to Izuku. When he thought he got him, Izuku was right behind him with both eyes glowing an emerald green, saying, huh, that was not a nice move, Bakugo. He said this with a fear, anger in his voice that made Bakugo shiver and made him feel like he was frozen. Izuku was a defensive type, but he does not like when people don't fight fair. He likes a fair fight. And Bakugo tried to attack, but Izuku paralyzed him with a pressure point he learned. Then he went after Ida. He can see Ida fighting Uraraka and was trying to act like a villain. It was hilarious how he tried to be a good villain. But Ida looked at him saying, Hero, you'll never stop my evil plans of blowing up this building. Izuku was trying to hold in his laughter, but decided to play along. Well, evildoer, you can never stop someone who masters everything he can learn. What Ida saying? Oh, and what's that? With Izuku's return by, well, you ever wonder why I got the nickname Dragon of the West? Well, Ida was saying, bah, I don't play in details, hero. I play in facts. Well, Izuku saying, well, there's a fun fact you're going to learn, hero. I mean, villain. As he burst out, breathing a huge emerald green flames right in Ila's direction. He was taken aback by this when Ila was trying to dodge off them but couldn't. If Ila thought, if he only breathes fire, that must mean he's not good at close quarters combat. Ila tried to fight him, but Ila forgot that he was trained. Izuku gave him a flurry of punches, kicks, elbows, knees, you name it. Ida was down there defeated. And with a touch of the bomb, All Might said, Hero Team wins! With Ida saying, you were a good combatant, Midoriya. And it was an honor to be defeated by you. Izuku said, it was an honor fighting Tinya. Thank you. In the observation deck, they wanted to know who was the MVP, which is obviously Izuku and Azuria. Other fights went out as canon. So, and during the last thing, no, wait. Asawa said, okay, now time for your next task. There are different, but this was surprised when Asawa said, pick a class rep. 11 after my nap. He sleep and everybody wanted to be class representative and president. But either time since by saying we need to put a vote on it. Which they did. So they picked the people who they wanted to represent us and be the president. The class representative and president was Izuku Midoriya. Vice president was Tenya Ida. They think they made a good choice because both of them know because both of them was a good fit. It's basically Izuku since he knows the value of honor. And at the lunch thing, they were they heard an alarm and Izuku So I was just depressed. So he run up saying, "Hey, so calm down. It's just the press outside. The cops are already handled this. But the rest of you, I'm disappointed in the fact that some of the students of UA were scared because of that. If you want to be heroes, act like heroes. Don't be scared of a challenge. Face it head on and full force. Plus ultra." They all agreed and sat back down and had their feast. Ida and Uraraka was shocked and proud of what he was saying. Ida said, "This is why you were picked to be class president. You are better at being president than I. It's an honor to be your assistant president." Izuka said, "Thank you, Ida. You, you're a good class president too. I mean, assistant president." After that day, they're about to go to USJ, and they met the space hero, 13. She was given the same speech as in canon, when Izuku said, "Everybody get down!" because he saw a portal opening up and came out was a whole army of villains. And that's where I'm going to leave you off.